Genesis 19, verse 12 and 13. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in this city, bring them out of this place, for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxen great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. Kalha Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rekwakadash. Double honors the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel. Good news to four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few sisters that tune into these video epistles. Hope you're edified, built up by the power of truth that's coming out of this book. Is our book, the holy book for the holy people. We're going a lesson from the text there. The Lord sent us to destroy this place. What place we're speaking about? We're referring to Babylon the Great. It's America. And this whole beast system is getting ready to be destroyed. All the playtime, all the debating, everything, it's coming to a head. As we say here in the hills in Jamaica, playtime soon done. It's time to get this thing wrapped up. Let's jump forward here. Let's read verse 14. And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. They think it's a joke. A lot of people, they think they have time to just relax. Oh, we'll get round to that whenever we get round to it. We're too busy worrying about living our best lives. What about my career, my job? Let's do this, let's do that. Let's have fun. They're twerking, they're doing all sorts of... But this man's system is shutting down. All the shops are closing, the businesses are... Oh, the whole place is up in flames. Soon the real fire is going to start. He was going to get one here. Verse 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. It's coming. It's coming. Let's get it. We're going to go to Jeremiah, I think, for our next scripture. Jeremiah 51. Let's get a few verses here. Thus saith the Lord, start at the top. Behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. See, this didn't happen against ancient Babylon. No, this is Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon. It's America. If you can't see, you're not supposed to. You've been blocked from this truth. And we'll send unto Babylon fanners that will fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. All the nations, they're ganging up. They know they can't take on the might of America, but together. And with the power, see, prophecy has to be fulfilled. That is being rested in their hands by Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifteth up himself up in his brigandine, that's his armor, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. The Most High is getting ready to send his son to wrap up this part of the story. Verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Payback, make bright the arrows. Verse 11, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, that's the Russians, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord. It's all caps, meaning Yahweh. He is he to be. He's the existing one, the vengeance of his temple, and through his son Yahweh Shai, our salvation. Our who? We are the true children of Israel. We don't want to go a lesson without saying that. They're calling us Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And this man is calling himself the white man. He's the Edomite. He's a Hebrew Edomite. That's who he is. He's the one who's running things now. The earth has been given into his hands temporarily. And he's part of this story. He's about to be removed from power by intercontinental ballistic missiles, nuclear war. They're not just made to be put up in a, what do you call it, like a museum. No, they're going to be used. This is a part of the Most High's armor. And all this dancing around the flames, that is to say, trying to avoid what's to happen next. The elephant in the room, so to speak. No, you've got to go ahead with the RFID microchip, the implantable device. That's what's going to set up this cascade, the domino effect. An all-out world war. Radio frequency ID. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I want to move to, what's this one? Habakkuk I want. Habakkuk. I'm going to get Micah in a minute. If I turn the page, should get Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2, let's jump around here. So much of this, the whole chapter really, but let's get 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. What vision? The vision of the end. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. A lot of people have lost patience. They can't be bothered with all this waiting. But it's time where prophecies are being fulfilled as we speak. But at the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Let's jump to 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That's that word in Hebrew is ibatyat, meaning debts. He's got the whole world in debt. Nearly all of the close to 200 countries that the UN recognizes, they've all got a central bank, and this man is in control. He owns all of the central banks, and it's through this he's going to push and remove all money as we know it. Paper and coins, it's all going to disappear and go digital. We can't wait. We can't wait. It's frightening, but we still can't wait. Prophecy must be fulfilled. Where am I? Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, and the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, so much killing, rape, plunder, murder. That's all this man is good at. That's his MO for rulership, with all the deceit and lie. That's why I call this man the devil that the Bible speaks of, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. He thinks he can hide himself. Doesn't matter how high you go. This man doesn't want anyone to have anything. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. He doesn't want, not even his own kind, his other Edomites, he don't want them to own anything either. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. That's multiple sins. That's how he established himself, by being adverse to the Heavenly Father. He's a teacher of, actually, just read this one here, verse 18. Let's get 16 first. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. See, it's all being made known right now. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. It doesn't matter how you're trying to hide all of these facts, but it's all coming out from every corner. It's not just people within this truth. Everywhere, it's all coming out. Verse 18, what profiteth the graven image, that the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies? That's what this man is. What's that? Job 13:4. You're a forger of lies. Where am I? teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols. Just finishing off this stupid little holiday talking about Christmas. That's another part of his lies. Let's get Second Esdras. It's all coming apart. Whistleblowers and everything, they're all coming apart. It's forgers of lies. Physicians of no value, if I'm saying that right. Where am I? Second Esdras 6, 27 and 28. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. See, faith is laughed at in this day and age. Faith, we can't see it, so we don't believe it. We can't conceive it in our mind, so we're not interested. We laugh, we mock. Just like Lot's sons-in-laws, they thought it was funny. What are you talking about? The place is going to be destroyed. Everything is going to last forever. All we want is our little piece of the pie. Give me a 9-to-5 job. Give me a career, and I'll be okay. You can carry on ruling. No, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. We're declaring it now, Lord willing. We're of that number. For what? To be redeemed, saved from all this wrath that is just around the corner. We're going to get Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass, that in the place where it was said unto them, the children of Israel, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Yes, yes. Laugh now. It's so funny. Isaiah 2. We've been reading this a few times. I'll read brothers reading it as well. Let's get to 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks. They who? It's the elite, the 1% of the 1%. They're going to be saved. They're not staying in Babylon the Great, America. They know what's coming. They're hiding in their bunkers in neutral countries, New Zealand, Australia, and wherever it is, Sweden, Switzerland. They're hiding deep. It's not just bunkers. They've got cities underground with years and years of supplies and medical medication and what have you. So they're going to be hiding, and they're going to be the first to go into slavery. They shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. Yahushai, the archangel, they're coming. They're coming. And he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. That's their bunkers. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made, each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. Is going to realize they're not getting you anywhere. It's not working anymore. All of your witchcraft, your sorceries, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Another scripture says the earth is going to rock to and fro. Let's get looking to wrap up here. Micah 5. Let's go from 11, I think. Micah 5. And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thy land, thine hand. And thou shalt have no more soothsayers. It's not going to work, your diviners, your witchcraft. It's not going to work anymore. In fact, they're losing their power as we speak. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. You're gonna get it. It's your turn to go into slavery. It doesn't matter how much you wriggle around and squirm and send out people to fight against this truth. It's not gonna work. Isaiah 47, start at the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Your daughter comes after you. We're not talking about ancient Babylon. It's Iraq. That's still standing. There's millions of people living there. No, this is the virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America, the whore that sits on top of the beast, which is the EU system and NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. That's their military wing that they've been using to bully and boss and terrify the whole world. This is the true terrorists of the earth. They're getting ready to be put to one side with utter destruction and fire, which is coming to rain down from the skies. 200 million missiles, total overkill. This place is going to be dust. What place? It's America. Babylon the Great, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. That's all the soothsayers, the liars, witchcraft. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. You're being exposed in every way. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Our power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, is about to make an appearance. Getting close to the end. One day closer. The Lord sent us to destroy this place. The angels are scoping out the place, getting ready. They're sending back their reports. They're disturbing the minds of men, making them make the decision, because prophecy must be fulfilled. And we're looking forward to this microchip. Hopefully next year, 2025, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You've been listening. The Lord sent us to destroy this place. Shalom until the next lesson.